everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I am Jeremy.
And I'm Kara.
And I am trying to adjust the audio settings, but I can't reach it from my mic, and I'm Brownie.
Stretch, Chris, you can do it.
Stretch Armstrong.
Which one is it? Blue. There we go. I had too many mics on.
You had too many mics on?
Too many microphones on.
Wait,
what's
up? Oh, over there. Chopper doesn't need a microphone.
Yeah, he does.
Does he though?
He's wah, 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 wah. Dang, those dinos play really nice. Look at that. That's
They're pretty sick.
Super nice.
We have all sorts of new stuff on the podcast set.
Who built those?
Well, I built, I would say, 95%, right?
You're so funny.
Hey, Cam, how's it going? Hey, Ryan.
Cam's up. And
Cam.
Ryan.
We're still dropping a lot of frames, but it should be better.
We're moving on to the food portion of the podcast. Guess what I did, Cam? Smoked some ribs.
We got a smoker.
Smoked some ribs.
So when's that coming down here?
Yeah, right? You'd love it way too much.
Right.
6-hour rib smoke. It was really, really good.
Super good.
Yeah.
It was.
So you have to send me all of your smoking recipes.
Didn't you smoke your Thanksgiving turkey?
That's Trevor does that.
No, I'm pretty sure Cam did it. He was talking about.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did.
Smokes it for 3 days or something.
Oh, hold on. Okay, you guys keep talking. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember. I think you said you did, Cam. I could be wrong, but let me know. He said
cool.
He did not say cool. He said ooh! Exclamation points.
Oh, that's my old glasses.
I am not
I need for
super looking forward to what.
Oh no, Chris went and got the.
So I redeemed a Blast Kara.
Why?
Did you really?
Oh no! During the stream.
During the last stream.
And it was one bullet.
It will only be one.
Dear Jesus.
I'll go
But Jeremy let me down. Oh, whoops, sorry.
That was two.
Well, the second one was because of Jeremy. It would have only ever been one if Jeremy would have done it.
Well,
It's hard to shoot an automatic temporary.
I chucked a pair of socks at the back of Jeremy's head.
That's not.
I thought that counted for something.
That's not.
I couldn't tell what it was.
You saw something fly out of nowhere. Wait. Oh, never mind. That's the yellow on this. I was like, did it stick to me?
So Cam says he smoked it after brining it for 3 days, and then he made smoked mac and cheese.
Oh, smoked mac and cheese.
That sounds
so
real good.
So it came with a recipe book, and you can make smoked pizza. Mm-hmm. You can make smoked popcorn is a thing, believe it or not.
Yep.
There's so much you can do on there.
And then OMC, oink, moo, cluck.
I forgot that I disabled some of our rewards. So if you guys refresh, you'll see that all the appropriate things are now enabled for Tangent Crystal Redemptions. My bad.
So, wait, what was taken off?
IMDb Game and Jeremy on timeout I turned off.
Oh.
So now they're back on.
Right.
Oh, because people can't sue us anymore.
People can't.
I turned them off from when I was streaming. I forgot to turn them back on when you were playing.
How funny would that be? You put me on timeout when I'm Ugug McBaldy.
How would we monitor that? Jeremy be like, nah, dog, I am still going to talk and stream.
I said, well, so we talked about that slightly when Jeremy was streaming. And I said I would find a way, but then Jeremy wasn't reading my chat because he just reads the bottom line for some reason.
I know. Jeremy's like...
Oh, hold on. Jeremy is on timeout.
I'm just getting into ask people about Halo.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll talk about that when you get off timeout because I got things to say about that.
Ask them if they're carried about spoilers.
Also, Kara, why don't you show off that red Mando whilst Jeremy's on timeout?
So, this is from Rian.
Yep.
The Deep Laker.
So he did a 3D print, and it turned out really, really nice. And it's Mando.
That's right, it is.
And it's like watermelon red, I think is the color of the filament.
Oh, really? That's funny.
I like the color a lot.
I do too. It's nice. Why are you talking? Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, it's Mando. He's got his blaster. He's got his snow disintegration rifle on the back.
The only thing that makes me a little bit bummed out is he doesn't have the jetpack.
Yeah, what the heck? This is garbage. Just kidding. Just kidding, Ryan. This is awesome. Thank you. We need to get Cam's Yoda
down here.
Head
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I need to grab that. And like all of Brad's action figures.
Heck yeah. We need to figure out a cool way to display those suckers.
So Chris found and printed this C-3PO, and I absolutely love the color, the sheen, And it's a vintage C-3PO style, like a concept art. It's
Wait,
It's called low poly.
Have you guys? Wasn't it in? Wait, what were we watching? And it showed. It was with Anthony Daniels in it, and it showed like the original
Concept art.
For 3PO.
He kind of looked something like.
And I swear in the concept
Was it
art,
Empire of Dreams or?
maybe it was something. Anyway, I remember seeing the original concept art. My mind could be deceiving me because I'm looking at this right now, but I swear it looked something like that.
I really like that.
This is C-3PO concept art.
Look at the one on the left, the upper left
Okay.
there, out on the Vista.
This guy?
Oh, is that the one? That's also the one that...
It kind of looks the same, right?
Yeah, it looks similar. C-3PO, it called to Anthony Daniels to play the character.
Yeah.
He said it physically
I thought
called to
George Lucas called him and asked if he wanted to be in this movie.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
But no, since we brought the 3D printer down to the studio, Chris has been printing a bunch. And, I mean, all the problems I said you're going to have, it was like you had how many prints and absolutely no problems.
Yeah, I went like 4 straight prints with nothing, and then it's when I just tried switching to ABS.
Yeah.
Which
Then-
you never did ABS.
No.
I would say nobody should ever do ABS. We should answer Cam's question. What brand and model did you get for your smoker?
It's a
Traeger Mesa 22.
Oh, dang. I didn't realize you guys were rich.
We got the cheapest
You don't
one.
want to know where we got it from.
I think I might know
I'll
where you
tell
got
you,
it
it
from.
starts with a C and it ends in Osco. Osco.
Funny. I thought you were going to say something that started with a prime and ended with appliance.
No, that would be funny.
That would be hilarious. Although I've had,
It's a small smoker, Chris. It's very small. But
It is small.
It was the deal of the day or whatever.
like 3
It's
racks of
not
ribs
the
would
size
be
of the
real
smoker,
tight.
it's how it treats your meat.
That's right.
And I'll tell you what, it treated those ribs real nice the other night. Last night, actually.
I'm glad you guys didn't invite me over.
No,
It was crap out.
Oh, check my mic. Oh, am I still muted?
No.
Oh, is it just...
Pull it in
Look
closer.
at it's going off.
Give me
You're
a
fine.
check 1, 2, Jeremy.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
That's coming. Just pull it in closer, I guess.
Yeah.
Which one's
Jeez.
Jeremy? There we go. I
He
just
a
bumped him
drunk
up.
queen, if
Ryan,
you know
are you
what
my
I mean.
friend on Facebook? If you are, you should send me on Messenger the name of your 3D printer. Because I want to get one now. Brad!
You know, Brad, if you redeem some of your tangent crystals, we
Fortunately
can
not.
mute him. Oh my goodness, Ryan.
Ryan!
the bit.
Ryan!
Yeah,
It's over the
Ryan.
dino. The dino's going to hump
It
it
looked
up.
like he was pooping out the bit a
Yeah,
little bit.
oh, he's pooping it out!
The T-Rex is eating the pterodactyl and pooping him out.
Brad says 3D's nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers for the cheer, Ryan. Thank you so much. Do you want to blast anybody with a Nerf gun?
No, he's got to redeem that.
Please be Jeremy.
There's something
What
weird
if
going
the
on with
dino
that.
gets hit now?
That's
Extra good tonight because June's shooting.
Oh.
we have.
June, even if they say to shoot me, make sure you shoot Jeremy.
So Ryan, why did you say Creality CR6 SC?
I asked him what printer he had.
Oh, okay.
But I want to look it up later, Ryan. I can't remember. I can't refer to
good
chat
Lord.
later.
It's nice.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm just going to keep my glasses
Chris,
on.
copy and paste that into...
okay.
I'm scared.
So in case anybody is wondering, Dave is giving parental consent for June to be on this stream. So
you
we were
go.
in compliance with all terms of service.
Well, like Chris Perillo has his daughter pop on there, right? You can come
You
over here.
here.
Look on the TV, June.
There you go. There's the cameras. There she is.
So
Show off
She
the
is
gun.
ready.
Show
open up
off.
your wallets and destroy Jeremy and Kara with this adorable
off.
sniper.
Show it off, yeah.
Yeah.
Point that side.
Look
at
toward the camera.
Look at the TV, and
There
then
you go.
rotate towards your dad.
Turn towards your dad. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot your dad once.
Yeah, do it. If you have our permission. No.
June, come on,
Somebody redeem
girl.
100 for
Girl.
David or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll redeem some.
She's like, nah, dog.
Brad wants to know if you're wearing pajamas today, Kara.
It's a hoodie.
Oh no, I need to snooze this ad. Okay, there we go.
See, look at. It's a really comfy hoodie.
And
Don't
then he
worry
says-
about it, Brad.
He says, tell us a joke. Is that a reference to something?
I don't know. I know the joke is, what's the similarities
Oh,
between Kara
Lord. Jeremy
and
has
a
been
centipede?
on this joke all freaking day.
We're going to have to wait on the punchline.
All right.
So Swanky
Yes,
wants Jeremy to be
Swanky.
lit up.
Yes,
Oh,
And
Swanky.
so hold on.
gosh.
Jeremy, I think we need. Oh, we don't have anything. I was like, we need a blindfold or something for you.
I like it.
But I'm gonna mute Jeremy's mic while this is happening slightly because I don't want it to. Oh, actually, can we see it?
I'm so scared.
That. Oh my gosh.
Boost train.
That is hilarious, Jeremy. You got claimed again.
Jeremy, Joe, don't forget.
Well, I'm glad I have my hand there. Yeah.
Straight up. So one got wedged right in the couch.
Oh, nice.
And then that one is still in your mic from last week.
Oh, I can't reach that one.
You need to make a new one of not Jeremy eating pizza, but have his head jerking backwards and getting shot by Nerf balls.
There's a Nerf emote now. I really got nailed there.
Also, everybody, we have new emotes.
Oh, yeah.
We have the Nerf emote, wherever that is.
Oh, I don't see it. I see my angry Ahsoka.
Where is it?
It said the Nerf one was approved. I got an email that it was approved.
I'm trying to find it here.
For me, all I see are the 7. Is that because I'm only tier 1?
It's, oh my gosh.
No, Cam!
What
Yay,
is
Cam.
happening here?
Oh my gosh! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, you don't need to be so gentle. You can do a little bit more.
No, girl,
Here it
that
is.
was perfect.
Here's the Nerf emote. There it is. It's Rise Up 35 Nerf. Yes, that is the one.
Rise of 35 Nerf. Wait, so you have to type things in?
You know, so if it's not showing up, if you type that in, it will pop
Rise
up.
of 35 Nerf. It didn't do it.
Weird. Oh, you might not be subscribed.
I'm subbed to us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got a symbol before my name.
Oh, Jeremy.
I'm trying to keep the hype train going.
Jeremy, you are
so
I've
funny.
named
absolutely
100 for
insane.
Kara.
F off, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, the Angry Ahsoka is so good. I think that worked out so nice.
June, you get to shoot Kara again.
It took a bit of tweaking for that one. Oh.
That's totally worth it, actually.
I gotta say,
Are we done?
Yeah,
Are we
you're done.
done?
You're good.
String for headshots.
I know the
Please no headshots, girl. Like,
she.
I need this.
Got one for Chris.
Oh
Oh!
no!
Right in the back. We get to enjoy this. Didn't think
Oh
about
yes, my
that.
chair is saving me. Good job, chair.
You're closer than we are by like.
Does the capitalization matter? I wonder for the.
I don't know.
The Nerf.
It worked for me if I did caps on the Nerf.
Oh, on like the whole entire Nerf caps or just
Yeah, the NERF caps.
You guys are so funny redeeming your stuff.
Nope, didn't work.
I wanted to know
Oh,
if
lowercase r on Rise of.
are we good to talk about Halo? I'm just going to throw it out there. If you want us to talk about it, say yes in the chat.
The Halo TV show
Yes,
on
Halo
Paramount
TV
Plus.
show. If you want to wait because you want to watch it, you don't want any input on how you think of the episode, let us know that too.
Yeah, there you go. That worked.
All right. It's not showing up on my phone, but that's
It shows up.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Up on there. That was good.
I custom made that emote because we have so many people for some reason that want to subscribe to this channel.
So we are
and
now
unlock another
tangents
slot.
and Nerf assaults.
So it's absolutely ridiculous. You guys are amazing.
That could be a good name. Tangents and Nerf assaults.
So Brad says spoil it to pieces. I'm assuming, Brad, you don't have a horse in the race for caring about that show.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and get into it. So this is a non-spoiler comment. I didn't have a lot of faith. Oh my gosh, ad snooze. I did not have a lot of faith that Paramount Plus would be able to produce something that I would like be dying to see. No offense, Paramount Plus, but like what else they have? Nothing. And it's like Halo would have to be mind-bogglingly good for me to want to go and try it.
Right. All right. So here we go. We're going to just jump right into it. So here we go. Kara and I fired it up, right?
Yep.
Now here's the problem. You have 20 years of video game book lore to go off of. And just like everything else that's going on in Amazon and Lord of the Rings and fan fiction, they did the same thing with Halo. The show starts off and you get some great action sequence For the most part, the CGI actually looks pretty like the Elite and the Covenant look absolutely brilliant. Okay?
Yes. For a TV show, the CGI is actually good. The
Spartans look pretty darn good.
Yeah.
But where they go with the story is just, it's completely, they immediately make Spartans seem like they're remote controlled robots.
It's true.
Master Chief is a soldier, not a drone that you fly remotely.
Yep.
Second of all,
how do you know? Doesn't Cortana tell him how to do his stuff?
You'd have to so they.
Well, I can't yell, "Hey Cortana, get Master Chief to kill the enemy."
Right. There's humans working in charge of the Covenant. It's like, no, the Covenant works for the prophets, and they're trying to activate Halo.
I work for profit too.
to kill all life in the galaxy, so that what they consider is their great journey. That's what they consider. Like everyone dies, and you go on a big journey. In this one, they're like, oh, hey, we're reporting to this human, and she's going to tell us what to do. It doesn't make any sense. It completely gets rid of that. And then,
do you think they would have been better off just abandoning the Halo name and just doing a high science fiction story that had similarities to Halo, but just went the direction that they went?
They could have just taken Master Chief out of the equation.
There you go. Right there.
Everything else the same, and I'd be totally fine with it.
I agree.
Third of all, it's a masked character, right? We've gone 20 years without seeing his Master Chief's face.
And I like that. I love helmeted or masked characters that you never see their face. Never. Like, I like that. There's that mystery to the person.
Exactly.
I don't need to see their face. It's just, I get to imagine what they look like. Nobody ever tells me what they look like, and I really like that. You know, it's kind of like reading a book. Like, you have this idea of what these characters look like, and then they make the TV show, and you're like, oh, you don't look a thing like I expected.
Ron from Harry Potter, for some reason, sounded like the lead singer of, I believe, Everclear to me for some dumb reason. The Everything is Wonderful song reminds me of like Ron's life.
Well, so Kara talking about that reminded me of like, if you get like Mandalorian minifigs, they don't even have faces. Like that's how far they're trying to sort of keep, like Lego gets it.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. If they just put generic face on there, people will be like, what the heck? You're not supposed to know what they look like or whatever. So it's literally just a black extruded Lego shape.
Unless you've seen their face.
So they didn't. So they already just showed off who he was in the very first episode. I get why they did it.
I bet Kara makes Jeremy wear a helmet to bed every night.
I did until we brought it down.
Paper bag, probably.
The Chief helmet is down here, but then he takes it off.
I have a picture of Chris Evans pasted to the front of a paper bag.
Wow, that was specific. You came up with a name real quick.
Cam agrees about the mask characters.
It's like leave a mask. And the second thing is you have what was the reason why they didn't work with Steve Downs? Because even if they did take the helmet off, they could have just not had him speak, and it still would have fit. You know, so they could have had the voice actor for Master Chief. To me, the voice is as iconic as Darth Vader. I mean, it's like, imagine, you know, and then the voice that we get sounds like a mix between Kylo Ren and Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah,
like he's trying to talk deep, but then he sounds like
yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Like,
he's like, I'm Master Chief.
But look, it would have been better if they had done what they did in Mandalorian, where Pedro Pascal did all the voiceover, and then somebody else. Well, I mean, Pedro did do some of the scenes in armor, but even the ones that he wasn't in armor, Pedro Pascal still did the voiceover because you didn't need
Steve Downs to be in the armor too.
Hey,
I'd have been okay with that.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know.
His voice is so stupid. You know, Master Chief, what are you doing aboard that ship finishing this fight? I mean, like all these lines.
Well, Jeremy.
And they even said part of the reason was so they're trying to give him more dialogue. He's not a very dialogue person.
No,
it's usually just Cortana yelling at you or like other people on the comms, right?
Yeah. I've read.
So they get the same person who does Cortana for the game to do the voice for her.
We haven't ran into Cortana.
I think I remember we saw at some point that she was confirmed.
My gosh. So we were talking at work. This is applicable. Dr. Halsey was my favorite part of the show. She at least looked on point of what I'd expect. Do you know what that actress is from? She is Jim Carrey's wife in The Truman Show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And it was like,
her career trajectory is.
yeah. But you know, so I was surprised to see because she did look familiar. She kind of looks like the lady from Game of Thrones, but it wasn't her.
What lady from
the Queen?
Cersei?
Cersei.
Brad says tangent time. It's Paramount. You have to go into super low expectations. I mean, the studio only makes Tom Cruise movies anymore. Yeah. So that's the thing. I had such low expectations. Like, I heard it was coming out. I had no hype for it whatsoever. I'm not a huge Halo fan anyway. I played the first couple of games.
Swanky just said, I didn't even know they were making a Halo TV series.
See, the thing is, I don't think they particularly, like, obviously, like, we're plugged into, like, Jeremy's heartbeat is on the pulse of the internet.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing that shirt today.
Yep.
So it's like, we were aware that something was happening, but, like, I got bombarded with Lord of the Rings TV show promotion, right? Like, that's something that was
years ago they started promoting that.
And outside of just hearing that they were making a Halo show, I hadn't really heard a lot about it. And Jeremy's like, yeah, the Halo show debuts tonight. And I was like, oh, I literally heard nothing about it except from you.
Well, we had talked like nobody has claimed that. Thank you. But no, I think we talked about it in a podcast 2 or 3 podcasts ago. And that was the first time I'd heard of it. Remember we talked about who was playing him? I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. And Jeremy did his whole Steve Downs.
Yeah. But no, the thing that bummed me out is I read an article that talked about the director and stuff, and he said they felt like they were too constrained by the story. When there's books, there are movies. There's a whole ton for them to go off, and they're like, nah, dog.
Like, so my question is, like, who would you have been upset if the first season was literally just the story from the first game?
No,
I would have been totally fine.
And that's the thing. People that enjoy the story aren't going to care that it's the same story again.
No, but here's the thing. And here's the thing with that. Like, with the first game, you're playing as it. You're not seeing, like, the whole story unfold and what's happening behind the scenes in other places and stuff like that.
You have the perspective of just, like, fighting through the game.
That's exactly it. You don't see Dr. Halsey out back doing her stuff. And you don't see...
That sounds like she's doing something sinister. It's like, Dr. Halsey's out back doing stuff.
Well, sometimes she does do sinister stuff.
Cam said, I found out about it last night.
We're using Cam's Paramount
we are.
Plus to watch
We
it.
are.
You don't admit to that on the internet. That, well, granted, what's Paramount Plus going to do? Not make the next time.
We were at his house watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were hanging out with Cam. What you talking about, dog?
We were just streaming it on his Wi-Fi. So
anyway, a very long Ethernet cable.
Right.
So then, Master Chief is in Halo. As
this sentence so far, Master Chief is in Halo.
Master Chief is Captain America, right? In the Halo universe, people view him like, if you see him on the battlefield, it motivates you, it inspires you. You're going to get that extra couple, that urge to continue fighting on and pushing forward. So immediately in the first episode, they make him a martyr. Is that the correct term? Like, he gets given
die?
He gets given a order to kill a civilian. He doesn't do it because it doesn't make any sense. And they immediately shut remote control. That was the whole drone thing I was talking about. Shut down the oxygen to his helmet to pass him out.
And then cut oxygen to the ship to kill her.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, just do it enough just to knock him out. We don't want to kill him. And then so he fights it and then turns the oxygen on the ship. But it was like, that they're not remote control. And then B, they sick all the Marines on. So they like tractor beam his ship in. And then they sick all the Marines on him, all of them. They're like, "Yep, shoot to kill if he doesn't listen or whatever. Like, take him down."
So this is almost like a burn notice level.
Yeah,
thing.
it is burn notice. That is a great.
Except Halsey orders.
Dude, I want to make that now. I want to take burn notice, but then just take a figure of Chief and be like, I used to be a Spartan until one day I got a burn notice on me. Now I'm blacklisted.
And then he's stuck in Miami.
He's stuck in Miami.
in his Spartan
suit. He's like, well, I might as well take on jobs now. And
right?
Do it again. It's exactly
funny.
it.
Ooh, we're doing the IMDb game. Sweet. I do want to catch up on a little bit of chat just for a second, but we're going to jump into the IMDb game. Brad said, the promo didn't excite me, unlike Kenobi, where I was floored.
Yeah, Kenobi looks amazing.
And then Brad says, Jeremy doesn't know how to keep secrets.
It's true.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time for the IMDb game. Theme music is in there. I don't know how it goes anymore because it's been so long since I've made it. The way the IMDb game works is you name an actor or actress, in this case, Tom Hanks, and we have to determine through guessing whether or not they've appeared in more or fewer films than the screen legend Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
So, Chad, do you think that Tom Hanks has appeared in more films or fewer films than Sean Connery?
Kara says more.
I do say more.
You guys are going with more?
First instinct is more, but to just be different, I'm going to do less. That way somebody is right on this couch.
I feel like Tom Hanks is fair. I don't know. Has he been in really like garbage movies?
Yeah.
Or is he pretty selective about what he's in?
He's been in a lot.
I know he's been in a lot, but name a bad Tom Hanks movie.
A lot of people are saying less. You've Got Mail.
You've Got Mail is an excellent movie. Your mom will kill you for that one, by the way.
Must Love Dogs.
He's not in
For
Must
the
Love Dogs.
first time in IMDb game history, both of you are wrong. They've appeared in the same number of films.
Way! Are you serious? Oh my gosh, Cam, did you know this?
That is hilarious. I can't believe that Jeremy tried to hedge his bets and the coin landed on its side.
You know what was going through my mind was I wonder if there is an actor or actress that has had the same amount.
Now you know, it's Tom Hanks. So now the IMDb game can be compared against Sean Connery or Tom Hanks.
That's insane.
But here's the deal. Tom Hanks is alive.
Yeah,
Sean
but he's
Connery's
true.
dead.
He could never make another movie, though.
Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
He's going to make more movies. They're
Is he?
talking about him being in one probably coming up here any minute now.
A war film, isn't it?
Let's see here.
No, not a war
He's
film.
in that robot movie on Apple TV, Flinch. That's probably a bad
really?
Tom Hanks
So his
movie.
acting credits. So this includes 3 films that are in post-production and one that is currently filming.
Dang.
So he would have been less.
He would have been less if he didn't start filming a film called A Man Called Otto.
There you go. That's a bad Tom Hanks movie.
I feel I heard.
You have not.
Maybe. I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't know.
Have you heard of these films? Finch,
Yes, that's on Apple TV.
News of the World,
Nope.
Big City Greens,
Yes.
Big City Greens?
Wait,
That's a
is he
Disney
voiced-
cartoon.
Wait, who does he voice in Big City Greens?
Gabriella's Fella / Cheap Show. He was the voice of Tom Hanks.
Oh, really? I watched Big City Greens. It's actually kind of cute. I don't know. It's cute. It's
Nobody
about
else will
this-
like it, probably but Kara.
It's this like farm podunk family that moves to the city and to this plot of land that his grandma has. And it's this little plot of farmland in the middle of basically New York City, and she is refusing to sell. And so she's like right next to basically a Starbucks and a big old apartment building.
So
and
she's the old man from Up.
yes,
Okay.
except she doesn't get taken to try to get taken to an assisted living home.
Brand, yet another random ass movie / show Kara has watched.
But not any of your suggestions, might I add.
Okay, there's only one suggestion in the suggestion.
No, there's more.
No,
What?
there's only one.
There's only one. Yeah.
There's one, then a review, then a reply to the review.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it.
Jeremy's like, I'm 1,000% sure there's more than one.
Yeah, Jeremy, you goober.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
You're a goofy goober, yeah.
So it's funny. So because I call my nephew Marty Jr. Jr. It
Yep.
makes me think of Weenie Hut Jr.
Oh, that's so funny.
So that's like the immediate connection to me. Like if he gets hurt, he has to go to Weenie Hut General.
You need that hospital. Weenie Hut Jr. Jr. The jokes in SpongeBob are on point.
Yep.
We were having, what were we, you had, it's similar to the IMDb game. We were talking at work the other day, what came out first, SpongeBob, and I can't remember the thing we were comparing it to.
SpongeBob.
But I'm
SpongeBob
pretty
was in
sure-
99.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was SpongeBob, and people couldn't believe it's been out since 99.
It's been out for a long time.
Funny to me. So like, because I remember you had a birthday party, and I think you were turning 13, and it was a SpongeBob themed birthday party, and it was
Yeah.
sort of embarrassing to be at that age and like SpongeBob, but you didn't care. You were
I
just
still
in.
love SpongeBob now.
I mean, I love SpongeBob now too, but
My AJ had a SpongeBob birthday party.
Did he really? Way to go, AJ.
Yep.
Sweet. He would have been, he's how many years younger than me?
5.
So he would have been, let's say, 8 when he had his SpongeBob birthday party.
that's an appropriate age to have a SpongeBob birthday party.
I think his 13th birthday party was Lord of the Rings birthday party, and my brother, I may have told this on the podcast, but my older brother and I, we dressed up as Nazgul, and my dad cut out wooden swords for all of us, and I made AJ an Aragorn costume.
Nice.
And he and his friends were like characters from Lord of the Rings and chased my older brother and I around in our woods because lived on 3 acres with state land behind us. So we had
Did they use automatic Nerf guns?
They did not.
And
they also used wooden swords.
Wooden swords?
Swords.
Yeah, I know sword has a W in it, but it's not that big of a W.
I did not mean to say it that way. It just came out that way. Sword.
Got these wooden swords.
Wooden swords. I feel like
yeah,
that's
I know
how
this
you'd
guy
say it in
totally
Jersey.
got these wooden swords.
Yes.
My niece had a really cool birthday party. She had a Fear Factor birthday party.
She had a what?
A Fear Factor birthday party.
Oh my gosh.
Fear Factor featuring Joe Rogan.
Well, Joe Rogan didn't show up, but my sister did all these things, and she made
I just say that to remind people that Joe Rogan, people for some reason forget he hosted Fear Factor.
Oh, I always remember.
It was him that hosted.
Yeah,
Oh.
Joe Rogan.
He was the guy being like, eat more dirty rats, put them in your mouth.
Yep.
That was Joe Rogan.
Honestly, Fear Factor was like a train wreck a car accident, whatever, that you couldn't stop watching. Like,
But it was one of my dad's favorite shows.
I loved watching it, but it was so gross. When like they'd put their head in with the spiders and stuff, I'd be like, nah.
Fill your bathing suit with worms.
Right?
Yeah.
All the bugs eating nasty things like eyeballs and
Brad wants to know if you're from the south side of Chicago.
maybe.
So here's the thing. We were down there and we were having a bratwurst.
Swords, Deep Laker. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the cheer.
Thank you. Maybe I need to
So,
say more words weird.
Do you want to nerf somebody with that cheer, or are you just cheering for the good of it?
Cheering because I said swords.
It's my favorite
Get me my sword over there. Jeremy, go get me my sword. What you doing?
I'll get you the broom.
What's the name of Frodo's sword?
Sting?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Was I faster than you?
Ryan,
Yes.
you benevolent man. He's just cheering for the good.
Ryan.
What a good person. He's my favorite.
Not nearly as vindictive as anybody else.
Totally worth it.
I'll let you keep it in the
Aragorn's
bank, though.
sword?
If someone gets too uppity, you can just say the word.
We don't want this much dead screen time.
It did morph
It's
into a Boston
Andriel.
accent.
Andriel,
Flame of the West. And what was it before? It was Andriel.
would you have accepted it as Flame of the West?
No.
Really?
No.
You
What
would have
about
only
Seven West
accepted-
Because that
House.
describes what it is, not its name. That'd be like Jeremy of 44th Street. Would you accept
Doxing
44th
yourself on the
Street
internet
as your
here?
name?
I wanna pick this apart. Now hold on a second. Is anybody else known as Jeremy of 44th Street? Probably not.
So, okay, would
What
you
about,
accept
like,
just Manthe?
Frankie the Leg Breaker.
So okay, I want to talk. Okay, so the Flame of the West. What other weapons have a nickname like that? Thor's hammer. Mjolnir is the faithful one. I don't know.
But no, I would not have accepted Flame of the West.
Dave wants to say, Ryan, you're making a little girl sad because she doesn't get to have fun.
There is a little girl back there who wants to shoot at us.
Yeah. Do other weapons
other-
have
what-
descriptors like that?
I don't
Captain
know.
America shield, does it have one? I
don't think so.
Does the timepiece have one? The cape.
Why are we just going to
The
Marvel?
batarang. Is that Batman's
The
utility?
batarang. It's not batarang.
I would say swords would have.
Weapon of justice or something.
I would say swords are
Okay.
more likely
All
to
right.
be.
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Oh my
Ryan, you're
gosh.
hilarious. I'm just putting these
Oh
on
my
in case they
goodness.
bounce
So-
into my eyeballs.
That's gonna be
10
just
times redemption.
Unload all of it.
Ryan, do you want half of it now, half of it later?
Ryan, thank you for it not being me.
Anyways, I came up with
Yeah, that's inappropriate protection, Jeremy.
I came up with a comparison for the Flame of the West and why I think it should be accepted.
Okay.
Ready, Chris?
Yeah, go for it.
Who is the great one?
Muhammad Ali.
Hey, not me.
That was 100 worth. Oh, it bounced up the back and hit me in the back of the on the elbow. We've hit 200. Ow. That was probably a total of 300. All right, that's a third of it. You
You don't get to decide the quantities.
You get 7 more volumes of balls.
Laser
Remember,
sword.
just Jeremy, June, just Jeremy.
All right, anybody else type in chat? To me, the great one was always Wayne Gretzky.
Oh.
That was a good one. Oh, right, the kneecaps.
So perspective-wise,
oh my goodness, that was both nipples.
oh, it sounds like we
It
got a
literally
jam.
hit left nipple, right nipple, back to back.
So for those of you watching at home, oh my goodness,
Oh, the kneecap.
these are literally, they feel like they're coming right over my
They
head.
probably are.
Such a freaky feeling.
Does anybody else in chat agree?
Well, I said, when you said the great one, I thought Muhammad Ali.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, the pterodactyl got it!
He's got it.
Pterodactyl, no!
Pterodactyls, no.
He's extra extinct.
They're bouncing off of the book and then hitting me.
That poor pterodactyl.
Yes, Wayne Gretzky. Thank you, Cam. I'm pretty sure I've also
Wait,
heard.
who's Wayne Gretzky?
Shut up.
You don't know who Wayne Gretzky is? No,
shut up.
That just sounds like
I
a
know
troll.
the name. If you went, the moment you tell me, I will know.
Well, just hold on. Just let's let you work it out. What field are they from? Are they an actor?
I think it's baseball.
That's,
No, it's football.
that's not. That's sort of closer.
It's sports.
It is sports.
Hockey?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. I hate hockey.
Oh no, you can't say that in Minnesota.
I hate hockey.
No.
Does that say freaking Kara?
Yeah, it does.
Baseball.
I don't like hockey.
Brad is incredulous at the lack of information you have inside of your head.
I'm sorry. I don't like hockey.
Does Brad agree with me? So the other person I've heard of, correct me if I'm wrong, Cam or whoever.
Oh, Swanky says he's waiting to see if Ovechkin catches up to Gretzky. I doubt it.
I'm sorry. I don't like hockey.
The other person I've heard is the great one who's also been.
Am I good to lift these baddies up?
I
You should be
think
fine.
John Wayne.
John Wayne?
John Wayne? No. He's the king.
He's the Duke.
The Duke.
The
Thank you.
Duke. Is that why I messed up? Anybody remember the Goldfinger song about Wayne Gretzky? I don't, but I just remember him being called the Great One.
Well, here's
No,
the,
that Wayne
the
Gretzky's
king-
nickname definitely was the Great One.
the king is Elvis.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
Swanky put in, does anyone remember the Goldfinger song about Wayne Gretzky?
Was there a Goldfinger song about him?
Apparently. Either that or both of you are having a Mandela effect thing happening right now.
But so what I'm getting at is Cam would know if I said the Great One, he would know Wayne Gretzky. So I think
Great West.
the Flame of the West.
What is wrong with you? It sounds like you got like a bunch of wheat out in the pool. My grains of Gretzky.
That's a great name for a character in a book. Probably gonna cease and desist about it.
Oh my
It's not that funny. You guys are blowing this out of proportion. I think faster than I can speak. It's Wayne Gretzky, not Grain
No, it's
Wesky.
Grain Wesky.
I wonder if
Poor
anybody's.
Russian farmers. They never knew that tsunami was coming.
Oh my goodness!
Green is now Gretzky.
I'm just saying, the Flame of the West should be an acceptable answer for Aragon's
Is that
sword.
how we got to Green Gretzky?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So I was trying to come up with like some nicknames that I can say, you know, even maybe well, it's not Kachow. I'm trying to think if like Cars had
That's
one
a
or not.
catchphrase.
Yeah, that's true. Boy, the pterodactyl totally got it.
It was a dead on hit. If somebody could go back and clip the pterodactyl just absolutely getting mullered.
Where'd the rest of us?
It's by Jeremy's right side there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's another one right by the front of the couch too.
Kara, it was back behind my left shoulder.
It exploded. It's right by the front of the. There we go.
That was a headshot.
It was perfect. I couldn't believe it.
I really like how the dinosaurs are playing. We've been filming some more Lego bricks.
I didn't realize. Oh, hold on. I'm talking with Swanky now. I didn't realize he was actually that close. I'd like you hear the rumors, but I was not statistically aware that he was that close.
Oh, you know what else we never talked about? Because now we're on the small sports section that we do. A, it's March Madness going on. There was a bunch of upsets. But B,
Nobody cares.
did we talk about Tom Brady unretiring?
We haven't talked about him unretiring now.
The's nothing to
So
say.
you weren't
other
even
than he
here,
needs
I
to be
think,
done.
when we did the retirement
did
thing. I
this
think you were
go?
still off in Vegas. It was
Right. Yeah, you
it
texted
was
me.
Justin and Kara were talking about it.
We were talking about what?
Tom Brady's retired,
and now he's unretired.
Yep. He was retired for 40 days.
I like how he even said too. Oh, if you like, he even went this whole spiel like, if your heart's not in it, you shouldn't be doing whatever you're doing, and blah blah blah. And my heart's not in it anymore, and I don't feel like I can give 100%. And he's like, nah, dog, I'm good. I'm coming back.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Isn't that what?
Brett Favre.
Yeah, thank you. I
was trying to think of the most obvious sports references.
Well, some people are.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, some people are just saying that Tom Brady should come play, or no, Aaron Rodgers should come play for Minnesota.
If he did that, Packers fans already don't like the Vikings. That's just established. So for some reason, they hate the Bears more, even though the Bears have sucked for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
But if we took back-to-back Hall of Famers off their hands, there would be riots, I would imagine.
So here's how bad my memory is. I know the Detroit Lions played in the Super Bowl. Was it against the Rams?
Nope. Never did.
Or not the Lions. Sorry, Matt Stafford.
I don't remember how this went.
Playing for the Rams.
Yep.
And then who did they play?
The Bengals.
They played the Bengals this year? I completely forgot about the Bengals. Are you sure?
100% sure. Joe Burrow.
Anyways, but Matt Stafford won, right? The Rams won?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking.
This has been Jeremy's Sports Update, brought to you by Nerf.
Hey, everybody. 10 years later. Oh, you know what's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke?
Oh, we're finally. Well, no, I thought you were going to say we never got the punchline for why are Kara and a millipede the same?
Yeah, a centipede. They both have a lot of shoes. Timing.
When Jeremy asked me earlier, I said because they're both icky.
That is funny. Anyways, did you guys?
You married me.
I know. You're not icky.
I don't remember how the pterodactyl is back to you.
Shut the front door.
You're the worst paleontologist on this.
Yeah, so what?
Just built it.
You build it.
No, you literally just built that tonight.
You know what? I'm just gonna look it up really quick.
My heart's not in. I'm retiring. What? Are you offering more money? I'm in. Shut up and take my money.
Shut up and give me money.
Shut up and give me my money.
That being said, he's about the safest investment you can make if you want to win a Super Bowl.
So, and then some people are saying this. All right, how do you feel about this? This is like the smallest thing to me on the face of the planet, right? Somebody paid $550,000 for his last football, right?
Last touchdown pass to Mike Evans, yeah.
So obviously, it's not going to be the last one anymore. But A, it still probably has to have value, or B.
Here's what I think. So just because of how much press it got that this guy spent $500,000 on this football.
Yeah.
It will carry on as a relic of the $500,000 not last touchdown pass ball.
So
it's never going to be worth, I think, that again. But it'll so regular Tom Brady playoff touchdown pass football, just any old playoff touchdown pass football, probably a couple grand.
Yeah.
This is probably in like the tens of thousands because it has that very particular story attached to it. That's how crazy people work.
Is that like,
look at that,
dinosaur accurate, Kara?
You brought the amber to Cinnabar Island, and now you got a pterodactyl again.
There we go.
I like it.
That was a Pokemon reference.
Yes, it is.
I got it.
Did you got it?
I did get it.
Thanks. You'll be a soda.
Ouch. Anyway, I forgot where we were going with any of this.
You guys are appalled that I didn't know wing.
So you said what's the difference between a good punchline and a bad punchline?
Yeah, and then like 5 minutes later, I said timing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I must have been talking over you.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
I love that joke. I don't know why. Was it Brad asked for a joke?
Yeah.
He did, way in the beginning.
Yeah, so Brad, what was that a reference to something, or did you actually want a joke?
It was asking if I was in pajamas, and then he asked for a joke.
Yeah, but it was just.
Does anybody have any good jokes?
I just had
I'm trying to think. I feel like.
No, I said good jokes.
I feel like I just heard some really funny ones, and I can't remember what they were.
I'm going to Google the funniest joke of all time, and we're just going to listen to it.
Oh, Lord.
Joke of all time. Okay, so do we trust Reader's Digest in their humor section?
Sketch.
Or do we trust Business Insider? Because this is a list of the 100 funniest jokes of all time. Or do you want Business Insider that just said this is the funniest joke?
Oh, Brad wanted you to tell a joke.
Oh.
Do you know any jokes? Come on, girl.
Are you sure? You want me to tell you one and then you can tell everybody?
You can whisper it in Jeremy's ear.
All right. Nope. Brad's right. She's too shy. Oh,
it's all good.
Here's the other joke I have. What do you call someone in prison landing a plane?
An inmate pilot.
Condescending.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
and I knew that off the top of my head.
Okay.
Jeremy's just wow.
This is Reader's Digest's favorite joke. I don't know. Do they have this listed in any other? Okay. This joke is from 2003. This is allegedly their Reader's Digest's favorite joke of all time. A pair of cows. Oh, I don't need to be on Jeremy. A pair of cows were talking in the field. One says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" "Yeah," the other cow goes. "Makes me glad I'm a penguin."
Makes me what about penguin?
Makes me glad that I'm a penguin.
Oh
Absolute
my gosh.
boo.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Reader's
Absolute
Digest,
moo.
we don't trust you anymore. We're going to go to
Why don't seagulls
Business
fly over the
Insider.
bay?
because they be bagels.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, here's the funniest joke in the world. Allegedly. Two hunters are out in the woods, and one of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls emergency services. So this is not an American joke. He gasps, "My friend is dead. What can I do?" The operator says, "Calm down. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There's a silence, and then a shot is heard.
Oh my
Back on the phone, the
gosh.
guy says, "Okay, now what?"
Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Tell us a Star Wars joke. We're a Star Wars podcast, supposedly.
Two hunters and a priest walk into a bar. Brad, is this safe for the air?
I mean, if we don't say it out loud, no one's ever going to see it. I'm going to go to the funniest Star Wars joke.
I want to do my what? Can you read that, Kara? My eyeballs aren't working.
I want to die in my sleep like Grandpa, not like the screen passengers in this
Oh
car.
my gosh, that one's great.
Okay, so who do we trust more? BestLifeOnline.com
Oh my gosh, Ashley.
or Men'sHealth.com?
What?
Men's Health.
Who do we trust more? BestLifeOnline.com
No, Men's
or
Never heard of that.
Men's Health.
Fine, let's do Men's Health.
The third option is Reader's Digest. I just don't trust them after the freaking cow joke.
Why is Yoda such a good gardener? Because he has a green thumb.
That is terrible. Okay, so this is in an article called 99 Star Wars Jokes That Would Even Make Darth Vader Laugh. Darth Vader, well known for being a hater of sand and no sense of humor.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, so this is the very first one. This is the one that they're leading off the article with. This is what they think will trick you into reading it 98 more. What did Han Solo say to the waiter who recommended the haddock?
I have no idea.
Never tell me the cods.
Oh my gosh.
Boo.
Boo.
Why didn't any of Luke Skywalker's marriages last?
Because they were lukewarm.
Yeah, no. He always followed Obi-Wan's advice. Use divorce, Luke.
Oh my gosh.
That's like a boomer joke.
Yeah, I think they probably are. What was
Well, apparently they should have led with this one.
this one? I would have read the rest. What was Lando's nickname before he became a skilled pilot?
What?
Crash Dough.
Oh my gosh. Brad posted a joke.
Oh.
A Star Wars joke.
Why did Darth Vader visit every guitar shop in the galaxy? He needed to find the rebel base.
Oh my gosh.
goodness. That's actually all right. That was fun.
And then Ashley says, is BB hungry? No, he's BB-8.
Oh my gosh. Did you know
he
Yoda?
BB-8. I messed up the punchline. He BB-8.
Did you know Yoda has a last name?
No.
Leahy-hoo? Yoda Leahy-hoo?
Oh, no.
I like how you needed to spell that out. We all know it's Yoda Leahy-hoo.
What do you call an eel that loves the new Star Wars trilogy?
I don't know.
A
Mary Sue.
moray eel.
Oh my
I actually
gosh.
like that. That's actually pretty clever.
Where did Luke get his cybernetic hand?
Radio Shack.
At the secondhand store.
Oh my gosh.
Is this the podcast from now on? It's just going to be me reading terrible jokes.
No, it's just the theme for tonight that Brad steered us down.
Yeah,
because
thanks,
he
Brad.
asked for
That's
it.
all you.
We've got, okay, this one's for Kara. Oh, okay, we're going to read Brad's first. What does a Wookiee taste like?
Oh, stupid. It's a
little
little chewy. Oh, poor Wookiee.
Oh, there's actually, these ones are all, there's some good
Do you
ones
think
here.
Wookiee would be good smoked in my new smoker?
It might be
If
a
you
little
get through the
chewy.
hair, probably. Okay. This one's for Kara. What did the dentist say to Luke Skywalker?
What?
May the floss be with you.
That is so cringy.
You need to say that at the end of all your appointments now.
I should. May the floss be with you.
Thanks for coming in. May the floss be with you.
I should. I have a t-shirt that says, may the floss be with you.
Oh, this is probably the dumbest joke we've done so far. What did Leia's adoptive parents say when she used to sleepwalk as a child?
What?
It's the rise of Skywalker.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid. Absolute terrible.
Except she didn't know she was a Skywalker.
No, well, she didn't, but the parents did. She's sleepwalking.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
I suppose.
What Star Wars character sells hot dogs?
I don't know.
Admiral Snack Bar.
Oh, stupid. You got a joke? Do you want to read
June's
it to
got
everybody?
a joke.
All right, here you go.
How does Darth Vader like his toast on the dark side?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, June.
I like it.
I like it too.
That was a good one.
All right, so we got one from Cam, and then I think we got to stop with the bad Star Wars jokes. Sure, the Death Star was expensive, but Vader's suit cost him an arm and a leg.
Oh, boo. Who knew there would be so many Star Wars jokes available?
I mean, it's been around for 45 years, so.
Brad said that was a good joke.
Somebody said, it was a Reddit post today, and it said, describe your intimate lifestyle with Star Wars quote. And one of those
Your
funny
intimate lifestyle? Can you go into more detail?
Well, I've tried to be PG-13.
Oh, okay.
PG.
But anyways, somebody said
PG-13 would be all
use a
out.
Star Wars quote to describe it. And
Hold on. Mike, cheers for the cheer. Thank you. Are you darting anybody?
he
Please,
doesn't
Jeremy.
need to.
He doesn't need to.
Anyways,
I'm going to interrupt you one more time. What kind of car does a Jedi drive?
a Toyota.
Boo. How dare you steal Ryan's punchline?
So, Star Wars quote that describes, you came in that thing, you're braver than I thought.
Oh, is that what you used for Kara?
No. But anyways, there
my
was some
gosh.
really funny ones, but that one stuck out as my favorite, you know. I thought they smelled bad. On the outside. These are just Star Wars quotes. That's all they are.
Wait. Did Ashley give another joke?
She says, Grace, age 6, says, say my joke.
Oh, here we go.
Why did the cat eat? Because he was a dog.
Oh my goodness. Did you come up with that one?
No, that was Grace, not
it's
June.
Oh, Grace. Yes, of course.
Grace just had a
Jeremy
birthday, didn't
has
she?
been redeemed.
For how much?
You're getting 3, it looks like.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's going to get an angle on me.
Point blank.
No,
point
she can do
blank,
it from there,
point
yeah.
blank.
June, this one was for Jeremy. It says Jeremy. It's not Kara.
Just so you know, Mike, you just made June's night because June's running the gun tonight. Oh, this is going to be close.
Please
I'm going to try to karate chop him. I'm going to try to karate chop him. Here we go. Go
That's
shoot.
fine.
Oh, so you don't hit Kara. No, he can hit Kara.
No, he paid for you, not me.
Here we go. I'm going to get hit right in the face. I don't know if that was 300 worth. A couple more.
Oh, wow. He is calling for a couple
That was
more.
like 225.
June.
I like how your estimates are low from what I'm thinking.
There's not enough ammo to do more than that. I'd say like 100's a full, or 100, 10
Jeremy,
times
not
100
me.
is a full hopper. Oh, those are like coming out harder. What happened?
Bounce, look at how high those are going. That one almost hit me.
The last time they were totally soft.
June is a vicious sharpshooter. Or sharpshooter.
Oh, boo.
Why did Baby Yoda eat?
Frogs.
Why did Baby Yoda eat?
Because he was hungry.
No reason.
Because he was a monkey.
Oh, stupid. Speaking of which, we want to talk about this. So Kara calls me Ape Man.
Yeah, he's
Now,
that.
I want to be, I want to be a little bit classier. At least if you're going to insult me, give me something, right? So I think like an orangutan is much better, right? Kara refuses to call me an orangutan because she said that's an insult to orangutan. And so instead, she downgraded me to what? A chimpanzee?
Ape man.
Ape man.
Why ape man?
Because
you're somewhere between Homo erectus and Homo habilis.
And it's definitely not Homo erectus.
Stop with this Lucy talk. I know who she is now. Don't act like you don't know who she is. That one's just gone, June. Sorry.
There's a whole bunch over there by the
It's Jeremy's fault.
Oh, man.
So like he says, Ugg McBald.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, poor Jeremy.
Apparently orangutans have too much hair, I guess. I'm surprised Kara didn't call me a baboon.
That was my next choice.
Mike said, Dave, I made it to 104 that night.
Yes. It's so funny. So we've told Josh that you were trying to pass him in level. And so Josh had made it to level 100 last night when we played with him. This is Elden Ring for everybody who's out of context. So Mike is in the lead for what I'm aware of in my head canon. Josh is now 100, and now Mike is 104. So you're just slightly ahead.
Oh, I'm loving those Jeremy eating pizza emotes.
You know what's really funny is I didn't think that one would get used as much as it did. And
I use it every time I'm on Chris Perlow's stream.
Do you really?
I do every time because he has the thing where you can do bang drop and then it drops your name into a pile of leaves. But you can do it with an emote, so it's your head going to pizza. So there's like dozens and dozens of people that like know your face only from that emote.
That is so funny. You're just trying to get it out there more. So
Ryan says he drops with it too.
That's hilarious, you guys.
That only existed because Kara said that he had to. Do I have the other emote even loaded? I don't.
You just had his head splitting in half, didn't it?
Or I had him kind of like going like flappy Canadian, like blah, blah, blah,
back and forth and back and forth, and I was like, nah, eating pizza or whatever.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
You just need to hinge it and have him eating. I think you just said eating food.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, and you had pizza.
Oh, so Chip. Okay, so this is about food. So Chip, he loves this YouTuber that he does excellent kids music, Perry Grip. We've talked about him before. So one of his songs that we've been really just digging lately is Broccoli Island. But Pirate Snail.
Broccoli what?
It's Pirate Snail on Broccoli Island.
There you go.
Pirate Snail on Broccoli
Yes,
Island.
doing his best to make his mama smile.
It's really the animation's adorable.
Pirate Snail on Broccoli Island.
It's adorable animation, and Jeremy and I agree there should be a kids show made.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So while Chris listens to it, I'll keep. Oh, that's it. That is it. Pirate Snail on Broccoli Island.
There's Earwig, Emily, and Betty LaRue.
All right, that's probably enough to get us copyright, but that's fine.
Anyway, they're just really cute, and they're not annoying like your typical little kids' music, like the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Or the ants go marching 2 by 2.
Hurrah, I like that song. Don't you smack talk the ants.
And it's a million times better than Coco Melon. Coco Melon is annoying as heck.
Isn't that like a women's clothing wear or something?
Lululemon.
Lululemon is.
Sorry. I don't know. Anyway, but Coco Melon is.
No, you know what? Lululemon? We should make a competitor brand called Gretzky. Oh, you see I'm using Gretzky today.
You should make a beer called Gretzky.
Yeah, swimwear. You gotta put like the really small swim shorts. I'm wearing my
grain wet. When it gets wet, a grain appears on the.
Nobody wants that.
It's like the beer can that shows the mountains when it's cold. It's like it shows the grain when you're wet, as if you wouldn't know.
That's so funny. Anyways, so this all has to do. This is a tangent about the pizza emote. I'm being very clear here. So there's one song that he does called "I Like Vegetables." And it's a really catchy song. I really enjoy it. Go check it out.
It better be catchy because it's a lie.
A lot of Perry Grip in this. Oh, you listen to Perry Grip, you guys? It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. Anyways, so I like vegetables. He goes, fancy cars, you can't sell to me. I spend all of my money on celery. And anyway, so then he's like,
call Dr. Phil and warn Oprah. I'm gonna eat up all of your okra.
They're lucky that there's a person that's famous named Oprah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's cute.
It's funny to me that like this is something you never would have experienced had you not had
a kid. Absolutely.
Actually,
He did a theme song for a Disney show we like, and he does Disney theme songs. That's what.
That's where we were introduced to him.
But
you wouldn't go to his like what kid's song is he made today?
Yeah. Right.
Like,
exactly. Exactly.
Mike
driving a forklift.
Sorry, Mike said Eloise likes Masha the bear, and Emmett likes little baby bum. Jeez, that was a tongue twister.
Mike, put Perry Grip on for your kids. PARRY space GRIPP.
Yeah, 2 P's.
Put him on. His music is fantastic, and it doesn't
Marshmallow Penguin.
Marshmallow Penguin.
So sticky.
There's a link to the Broccoli Island song.
Oh, is it so good? Anyways,
it's cute.
So
Brad says Kara was watching this stuff long before it Chip. I was like, I was into Perry Grip before he was cool.
So I was.
He's been making stuff for like 7 or 8 years, I think.
Kara. Oh no, Space Unicorns from 2012. That's 10 years.
10 years, holy cow.
So anyways, so Kara, right? She just feels the need.
He's been on YouTube since 06.
Oh, potato dog.
Dang.
You're a roly-poly dog. Oh, you look like a
that's what Ashley's just talking about.
Oh, potato dog.
So I like to sing it. Oh, potato chip. Such a roly-poly chip. Yeah, you look like a potato.
You just committed the Cardinals. You cannot rhyme chip with chip. That is illegal.
Oh, you look so hip. Potato chip. And then there's Wienerina. It's about the vampire dog. All she wants to do is play with the other dogs, but she's afraid of the light. All she wants is a little bite.
Yeah.
It's
It's really cute. Anyway, Perry Grip is adorable.
So there's more to the story, but I got to stop singing Perry Grip.
Yes, you do.
So I said, I really like the
Hold
fact.
on. Swanky says Perry Grip. He started off in the 90s band Nerf Herder.
You are correct, Swanky.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And the fact that you know that is a little bit crazy.
Amazing. How did...
Hold on. You said crazy and you said amazing. Is that what just happened?
Yes.
How did you know this, Swanky?
Yeah.
Because apparently he's a fan of
Do you
Nerf
listen
Herders.
to Perry Grip?
He probably listened to Nerf Herders.
He probably listens to Perry Grip because he has Star Wars songs too. He's got Baby Yoda riding in a pod, Baby Yoda.
Which is a ripoff of Baby Monkey.
Well, it's not a ripoff because he made it.
Well,
he's just ripping himself off.
Exactly. And then he does Dance Like an Ewok.
Yeah, he says because I listened to Nerf Herder.
And actually,
I knew you were scruffy looking.
Jawa doo 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 doo, or it's Jawa doo 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 doo. Anyway, stop making me sing.
Mike says they like the Floor is Lava song off of Alexa.
I have not heard it.
Alexa, play Floor is Lava.
Oh, funny for everybody who's watching with an Alexa.
So I think that's a whole maybe one person.
So
now you still gotta say Google.
Finish the story.
He says he has a Perry Grip album as well.
No way.
Yes.
So
Swanky.
I like this song. I like vegetables, and I was like, I do like vegetables because he's like, I'll eat all the chard out of your front yard.
Something. I'll eat the chard. I'll eat the chard right out your yard. You've heard of Swiss chard? No, it's a leaf. I think it's leafy vegetable.
So anyway, so I was like, I like vegetables, and Kara looks at me. Right, here's what she does. She grills me like I'm a 1920s person, and she's bad.
Okay,
cop.
Jeremy is
all right. Vegetables or pizza. I'd like, okay, I go with the pizza. Vegetables.
Everybody
or
on Earth would go with the pizza.
And I'm like, well, vegetables. And she's like, vegetables or cookies. And I'm like, cookies. And she's like, see, you don't really like vegetables.
No. That's specious reasoning. This isn't a zero-sum game. There's a hierarchy of things,
Chris,
that you can like just because they're in an order. Like, so here, imagine the bell curve, right? You slice it in half. Everything on the back half of the bell curve is what you don't like. Everything on the front half is things that you like.
Here's the thing though, Chris. If I never served vegetables with dinner ever again, Jeremy would be 1,000% all right with that.
No, I would miss vegetables.
Too. No, you don't miss. That is a lie. That's
no, it is not. I would miss vegetables.
This is where I switch teams to Kara's side. If all she served you was Reese's peanut butter cups, you wouldn't complain.
It's true. He wouldn't. He would not complain one bit. He'd be like,
what's for dinner tonight? 18 Reese's peanut butter cups? Okay.
I would not complain.
I mean, if I served him ribs, pizza, all like that kind of stuff, he would be totally fine. And never
like
cucumber,
vegetables.
never green bean.
So they're on the 49% above the curve. But they're probably just above it. Like, you probably like it better than like getting stabbed by a knife or getting a speeding ticket or having your foot cut off by your lawnmower.
I crave greens. Kara made asparagus. Here's the argument I was going to make. Who looked like a chipmunk last night because they shoved all their asparagus in their mouth at one bite?
This is, again, a reason why I consider Jeremy an ape man. He does not know how to take small bites. He literally took like 5 or 6 spears of asparagus with his fingers, mind you, and went, Hum! And his cheeks were huge. They were like,
they're already fairly big.
He had a piece of asparagus hanging out of his mouth. And as he's chewing, he's like, back into his mouth like a pair of dentures.
Well, now I'm glad you didn't invite me over.
It's you know what else is really funny now that she mentions it? We had ribs. What else do we have besides the asparagus?
We had asparagus and corn on the cob.
Which corn's not really a vegetable. It's too good to be a vegetable.
Well, no, it's absolutely a vegetable and it's terrible.
So I ate
corn on the cob's amazing.
It was slathered with butter, salt, and pepper.
So you like butter, salt, and pepper is what you're telling me.
Yes, and the corn on the cob is just a delicious vessel to eat it on. But here's what's funny. The asparagus was the last thing on my plate, so it's like, did I really like it? Well, I was done with dinner. Like, I just wanted to be done. And I am a part of the clean plate club. Like, I don't feel like you're done until you eat everything that you put in front of you. So it's like, that's why I was eating.
That's why you're failing your PT tests.
Well, yeah, probably. But I literally just grabbed the asparagus and all of it, and I just shoved it in my mouth. I was ready to be done.
It's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I was ready to be done. So
Jeremy's like, I've been eating for 7 whole minutes. This is time to.
Yep.
And it was good asparagus. Dang it. It was baked asparagus with olive oil, garlic, salt, and Parmesan. It was good asparagus.
I need to catch up on chat a little bit here. Oh my goodness, there's so much chat. Okay.
Could somebody deliver me either a roll of toilet paper or a paper towel?
There should be some paper towels over there if Dave or somebody wants to.
Go grab one and throw it at me.
Or there's some right there. So catching up with chat. So Cam wants to know, have you heard Mississippi Squirrel Revival by Ray Stevens and has provided a link.
In Jeremy, that'd be Stay Revens.
Stay Revens.
Thanks, Jude.
Brad says my new favorite vegetables are Brussels sprouts.
See,
I am going to try to figure out a way to cook them.
I used to hate Brussels sprouts, but I want to give them a second chance.
I do too, because there's supposed to be some super veggie or something like that. He's going to blow his nose, Chris.
Okay.
Anyway, Jeremy, I would like to figure out a way. Cam, if you have an amazing way to make Brussels sprouts not taste nasty, send it my way, because
bacon.
And Brad too. I mean, heck, one of you guys. Send me
bacon.
What?
You just wrap it in bacon.
Oh, I know. I know, but
oh my goodness, Mike coming in with the gift sub. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Mike.
So we are tangented so far off of the Elden Ring portion of the conversation.
Okay, how did we get here?
Well, I don't know, but I still have chat to catch up on.
Okay, chat.
So Brad was just correcting himself. So Cam was agreeing that Brussels sprouts are good. Mike says, I jumped in late. Maybe I missed the Elden Ring portion too. No, you didn't. We just are just way derailed. Use those tangent time emotes. Brad says to Cam, I wake up at like 4 a.m. and eat them like a pregnant lady with cravings.
You do not.
That sounds disgusting. Maybe we don't want to stop by their celebration.
Okay, when I was pregnant, I didn't really have any weird, crazy cravings.
They're so soft and juicy.
Well, so Cam says my favorite pairing with grilled Brussels sprouts is grilled asparagus.
Grilled asparagus is so good, especially if you can get that like a little crisp on them.
So dilemma. Is this too gross? Is bodily functions too gross? Everybody knows.
Think about it for a second while I keep catching up with chat. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm getting further behind. What is it? Jeremy needs to try Mexican sweet corn.
Yes.
Let's see here. Get the baby Brussels gift sub. Absolutely. Okay. The Mr. 10th Doctor Cam was gifted the sub by Mike. Brad says they're soft and juicy. How do we get here? Tangent time. My dog will eat Brussels sprouts.
Really?
Wow.
So baby Brussels sprouts are soft and juicy.
Are baby Brussels like less intense? Like, because I don't know. I feel like Brussels sprouts have just a very intense smell and flavor. So are baby Brussels any better?
You know, speaking of nicknames, do you know who the Muscles from Brussels is? I'll open this up. No, I'll open this up to chat. Chat, tell me who the Muscles from Brussels is and make Jeremy feel like a fool. Any idea?
Me?
Yeah. The Muscles from Brussels.
The Beatles.
No, they're from Liverpool.
Oh.
They're
The Eagles.
Liverpudlians. No, they're from Southern California.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
They're not British?
Nope. What? I'm very upset with you. They're from like Detroit, Southern California, Colorado, and Texas.
Isn't their most famous song Hotel London? He's not even acknowledging that because it's Hotel California.
I'm very disappointed. It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Muscles from Brussels is not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Are the Beach Boys from London?
They're from Southern California.
Why is everybody from Southern California?
Because there's a lot of people there.
Why? Okay, why would the Beach Boys...
I think the lead singer is from like Oklahoma or something.
Where's AC/DC from?
Australia.
Okay. Why, Jeremy, why would the Beach Boys be from London?
I guess there's a beach.
Brighton Beach.
Oh, so Brighton Beach is...
Yeah, but when you think about surfing USA, that is not.
Well, okay.
Surfing Brighton Beach.
The Monkees.
It's not a band. The Muscles from Brussels is a actor.
Oh.
That's his nickname.
The Who is from England, though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut the heck.
Boom.
That's what I was going for because it was the Beatles are from England. I was trying to think of the other big band around that same time that was also in competition. Tom Sawyer.
The Muscles from Brussels is absolutely not Arnold Schwarzenegger. You guys are all wrong. It is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's what Brad just said.
All you fools thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. Jean-Claude Van Damme, the third best 80s action star of all time.
He's the Muscles from Brussels?
He's from Brussels. That's why he speaks with a French accent.
Oh, Brussels is French?
They speak French.
Brussels, France?
No, Brussels is not in France.
Brussels is a country.
No, it's not.
No, it's a city. I'm sorry.
I was like, what?
It's the Belgium. Brussels is the capital of Belgium.
There you go.
Belgians speak French.
They don't speak German?
No. Well, maybe some do, I imagine.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is from Austria.
Yeah.
I knew he was, yeah. But it sounds like a cool, muscular nickname.
Sorry.
At least I didn't say Dwayne Johnson.
Well, the funny thing to me is, like, I was looking for action heroes, and you're giving me, like, 50s and 60s rock and roll bands.
I thought they were who carried
Warren
rock and roll.
Zevon?
Well, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was
He's also from London, by the way.
They carried the rock industry for many years.
And I think, Jeremy, when you're thinking of so many, like, English, British bands, you're thinking a lot of, like, 90s punk bands.
Oasis.
Yep.
They're the Brussels from Russells. That's just me.
Are you intentionally doing
No, but
the Brussels from Russell?
No, the Russells from Brussels.
Nope.
The Russells.
The muscles from Brussels.
Oh man.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Oh, man. We need to take all the clips of Jeremy mispronouncing things in this podcast and just put them together.
If you're paying attention, this is your job. Go back and get all the, now that we're near the end, go back and re-edit all the highlights.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh, indeed.
I don't even know what to say.
How did we get here? What were we talking about like 40 minutes ago?
Vegetables.
Elden
Ring.
Ring.
I'm just going to scroll back randomly to a point in chat and see where we went back.
How did we go from...
We were doing bad Star Wars jokes.
Yep.
Jeremy's pizza emote. That might have been the launching point. They're talking about children's songs. Perry Grip album. Then we just went into talking about vegetables, and then we ended up here. The Russells from Brussels.
I derailed us again. Thanks a lot, Brad.
Apparently, Jeremy automatically reverts to Pig Latin a lot. It's a special one where he just flips the first letters of two words instead of taking the end and putting it at the front.
Yep, that's exactly it.
It's like the Usselsme from Usselsbray. That's actual
like
Pig Latin.
Yoda, but with only the first letters of the word.
I wonder if you have like a bit of like dyslexia or something.
I probably do. Well, so I'm trying to do our taxes, right? And I got them finished for this year because I had to do it for the business now too.
Swanky, thanks for the clip for Brussels from Russell.
So Kara, though, is sitting there having long, full-blown conversations with me. And it's like, I cannot put numbers in and talk. It's too much for this old brain to do. I can put numbers in, but it
Ryan,
requires so much mental focus.
I clean teeth. I'm sitting scraping crap out with mini knives from between people's teeth, and I'm talking at the same time.
So there's a lot of people that don't like being talked to when they're having dental procedures done. So what you're doing is I'm torturing them whilst torturing them.
I do weed them out. I do know when people, I have gotten that hint before, you know, I figured it out at this point. But
here's the thing, Kara has so many wide variety of things she can talk to. People come into the room and the first thing they see is a like framed 8x10 of Chewbacca. For real, it's just Chewie, no other context or anything.
My Secret Santa hung it up as a clue for me one year.
And she just left it.
I just left it. So
people think she has like this huge crush on Chewie or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's my boyfriend.
I've got a
she
baby.
She wishes that was her
boyfriend. What are you, Maz Katana?
Right.
Where's that Wookiee?
A Baby Yoda bobblehead and a Baby Yoda little like keychain in his pod hanging on my charger for the light on my loops. And I've got a Bulbasaur.
Nice.
Funko Pop Bulbasaur. So kids come in and they they realize immediately that they can A, talk to Kara about Pokemon, B, talk about Star Wars, C, talk about Legos, D, talk about video games.
Because I've got Legos in my room too.
So all these kids like really have fun when they come in and have Kara clean their teeth.
It's really funny. And I can talk to like adults too. I have had many guys come in and I'll sit and I'll chit chat with them and be like, oh, you know, what do you like to do? And this, Jeremy will, and I'm sure Chris will attest to this. The standard answer around here is, oh, I like to get outside and go hiking.
Oh, it's the absolute worst. Nope. If that was the case, our hiking trails would be ground down to the earth's core.
It's true. It's true. So
We've got the Marianas Trench.
I know. Up here we have a ton of hiking trails, and so nobody wants to admit they're nerdy, and so
you're not wrong. You're 100%
Brad,
right.
Kara's featured dentist billboard equals Fire Nation.
Anyway, but after they say that, I'll be like, oh, so do you like to do anything else? You know, and I'm like, I can tell who's a gamer and who's like, nah, video games are lame.
By looking at their thumbs and how crooked they
right? They have a look. They have a look and a mannerism, and I can weed it out.
Do I look like a gamer?
You do.
What?
You do.
I'm a video guy.
You play video games
I play tons of video games. What makes me look like a gamer? Is it the huge beard? I don't know. There's
just something. There is something about people I can typically tell if you're a gamer or not. And so a lot of times I'll ask guys, be like, certain guys, if I get the vibe, I'm like, do you play video games? And they're like, well, yeah. After they tell me they love hiking, they're like, well, yeah. And I'm like, oh, so what do you play? They're like, oh, I play some shooter games. I'm like,
you don't have to.
What do you play? Like
Call of Duty, Destiny,
right?
What are we talking
exactly.
About
so they'll start listening. I'm like, oh, I love that game, and like, so then they'll realize, hey, this girl actually plays video games, and I will sit and I'll chit chat with these guys about video games. It's like kids too. Like I'll talk Minecraft and Pokemon and all sorts of stuff.
Minecraft's a huge one for kids nowadays.
It is.
Still.
So I'll just like. It really helps relax people when they know their hygienist is like on a similar nerd level as them.
Nice. Quick pause before your thing. Brad says, when anyone asks what I do for fun, I always say I like to go skinny skiing and go to bullfights on acid.
Brad, if somebody came in and said that to me, I'd be like,
they'd be like, okay, we're going to do this one quietly.
Right? I'd be like, cool.
Oh, so what were you going to say, Jeremy?
Two things. The first one is somebody did a review and it made me really laugh. They took everybody, like they browsed Tinder for a while and they took all of the Tinder profile pictures of men holding fish and then she just rated their fish to like make a point of how silly it is to have your dating profile picture you holding a fish.
So I do want to comment on that because I use dating apps and the number of people's who is their very first line and like they're about me is if you have a picture of your fish, I'm swiping left. It's like 80% of people. That's their absolute first line is if I see a fish, I'm swiping left.
And that's like get rid of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Swipe right is.
So many men use pictures of fish, and this lady did it so big or so funny. Like, so some guys, right, they want to show off, right? So they're going to pick their biggest fish. Other guys are trying to be somewhat funny, so they'll put a picture of them like with a little fish, but they're trying to be, it's still stupid because you're still holding, I don't know. It's really funny. So she's like, is that fish representation of something? Oh, I like this. This is a synonymous, symmetrical fish. Yeah, this is a good fish. Like I would go on a date. It's just so funny the way that she does it.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny.
And then I was going to say something else about you.
Oh, well, sorry, Jeremy. You're on timeout.
Poor Jeremy.
So You guys met in person. So I guess Kara specifically.
We met on online photography class.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Okay. So have you ever used a dating app of any kind? Or?
I have used, was it eHarmony back in the day?
Dang, that's like for grandmas now.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy and I have been married 7 years this year. We met in 2013. The guy I was with when I first started just hanging out with Jeremy, I think it was on eHarmony.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers for the cheer, Jim, with the 5 bits.
Oh,
nice.
thanks, Jim.
Mike says he is the one, I believe, who redeemed the timeout.
Who did?
Oh, yeah. I see. So nice. Mike wants to talk about Elden Ring with you.
I know nothing about Elden Ring, except it's hilarious watching Jeremy play Ugug McBaldi and me talking about his cheeks flapping in the breeze.
I can talk about Elden Ring.
I really want to.
Nobody can hear you,
You're on
Jeremy.
timeout. Shut up. I want to make. I don't know how appropriate it would be, but I want to make an emote of Ugug McBaldi's cheeks in his little. Is that appropriate?
I
know Chris Perillo has like a butt in short shorts.
I think we would be fine with it.
Okay, because I kind of want to do.
You need to make it really floppy though.
Yeah, like really like wrinkly and flappy, and it'd be funny if we could animate it and actually have the cheeks flapping in the breeze.
That is our next animated emote for sure.
That'd be so funny. Who would use it?
I think
Comment if you'd use it.
Everybody,
I would use the heck out of it.
Jeremy Pizza emote if you think that would be hilarious.
Yes. There you go. I like that.
Cam says he's in.
My butt is not flappy.
No, Ugug
McBaldi's butt is flappy.
It is not flappy.
It's hilarious.
Oh, Jim's in. He thinks that would be awesome.
Yes. All right. Boom. Everybody wants flappy butt cheeks.
This is the longest timeout I've ever been put in.
No, you're still on timeout. This is penance for you tricking me the other night.
Who does Mike? I'll talk Elden Ring with.
We'll talk about Elden Ring in a minute. I've got to catch up on chat for a second too. Where did I miss something? Just saying. So going back to Brad's comment about skinny skiing and bullfights on acid. He said that silence is usually the response he gets unless they understand the reference. So now I'm curious, what is that a reference to?
I'm curious what the reference is too.
So Ryan and Mike both also Jeremy Pizza emoting that the animated butt emote is definitely the next thing that's happening. I suppose. Jeremy,
Mike, who did you want to talk to about Elden Ring with?
He said Kara.
I don't know anything about Elden Ring though. I haven't played it.
He literally said, I got to find it now.
As Jeremy plays Elden Ring, I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm at like 52 or 53% completion now. Nice. Because I am going to 100% this game.
So here's what's really funny to me. When you guys had me pick Ugug McBaldi and I let chat pick, I wanted to make a really cool dex int build. So like a sorcerer / like samurai, what David uses. I wanted to use dexterity weapons, which have a really high attack speed. And then also learn some spells and do int instead of faith, intelligence instead of faith. Although their incantations in Elden Ring are just way better than sorcery spells, in my opinion. Anyways, so I made my dex character the other day just for fun, and I ran through the first part of the game. And guys, I don't know if it's because I'm more cautious with Ugug McBaldi, but after getting both characters to level 20, I'm better with Ugug McBaldi than I am with the samurai character.
Now, what did you say, though, about the final boss?
Oh,
the final boss is going to be impossible with Ugug McBaldi.
I told you. You just need confidence. You beat 2 bosses on the first try last time.
I lost to Margit with my dexterity character like 4 or 5 times before I finally beat that boss I beat first try with Ugug McBaldi. I still can't believe I beat that character.
See?
Well,
this is confidence.
So Jeremy said, on average, they say to beat the final boss, you need to be level 150, right? He said with Ugug, he needs to be at least 200.
Yeah, I need to be at least level 200.
This is something I want to talk about. So Xanth Althor, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name bad. They want to know if anyone's going to try Tiny Tina's new. She has a standalone game.
Tony Tina?
It's Tiny Tina, I'm pretty sure. That's because it's the character from Borderlands 2 is getting her own game.
No way.
And so I watched a video about it today. I heard something was coming out. I wasn't really paying attention. I was legitimately prepared to sit down at my computer and download it. I'm going to look it up here.
I've only played Borderlands 3.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
That sounds...
So Borderlands 3 is the worst of the original Borderlands.
I really enjoyed Borderlands 3 for what it's worth.
1 and 2 are fantastic.
So apparently I need to go back and play.
Which one's Handsome Jack, though? That was my least favorite.
That was in between 2 and 3.
Okay, that one's my least favorite.
So I didn't play that one. That one might actually be the worst, but a lot of people were really upset about how Borderlands 3 came out. I played it for like 5 minutes. Borderlands is one of my all-time favorite franchises. Borderlands 1 and 2 are like 2 of like my top 10 games probably.
Okay.
And I literally played Borderlands 3 for like 10 minutes and didn't feel the urge to go back to play it.
Wait, Swanky said it came out yesterday.
Yeah. It
on
did
Xbox
come out
or
yesterday.
just PC, or what is it on? I'll download it right now. It'd just be hard.
So Mike asked if it was PC only. You said it's Xbox as well? It's on Xbox as well. Borderlands, the pre-sequel is worse. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. You guys are going to have to pry me off Elden Ring, though. It's going to be tough.
And Horizon Forbidden West for me.
You guys watch me stream Tiny Tina's Wonderland? Because I'll do it. You don't threaten me with a good time.
I will.
I'd watch it.
I absolutely love it.
I watch your streams anyways.
So Xanth Althor says it is on Xbox. I picked it up. Is it good? Are you liking it so far? Because I get so gun shy about franchises that I love, like misstepping.
Yeah.
Well, I still follow Gearbox on Twitter
for the chest keys.
Yeah, and they still do it.
Talking about franchises like effing things up. Fallout 76.
That
apparently
I was
is way better.
So excited about that when it first came out.
Yes, when I saw like all of the teaser trailers and everything for it, I was like, yes, I am so excited for this. Like, we got a ton of free like posters and advertising crap from
the
GameStop
world felt
and
empty.
Well, and
that's what a lot of people were saying.
Because there wasn't the NPCs to interact with because it's like online.
Well, that, and then if you built your house at the same place somebody else built it,
So hold on.
when you came back next time, it'd be gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then go ahead. Sorry.
Mike said I'd rather watch you play. I'm just gonna read it as he wrote it because you know what he's saying. I'd rather watch Tiny Tona than that video editing one you did.
Oh,
not for broadcast is an incredible game. It's probably not the most interesting to watch unless you're me and Swanky.
Yeah. You two were vested in it.
We were totally invested. Okay, so Cam said he would watch. Jim said he'd play with me. Jim and I have a couple of games like lined up that we need to play together.
Fun.
Jim, I can't remember what's the one that you were trying to get me to play last night that I didn't get around to playing with you. It's like up to 8 players. It's like 2.5D like pixel animation, like you're like mining and stuff.
Oh, Terraria?
No, Core Keeper. Core Keeper.
Fun.
It looks really freaking good. Ouch. It looks really good.
Stop picking.
Xanth Althor says, I have made it through the tutorial, but I like it. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to buy that.
If you can make it through a tutorial,
right?
and you really like it, because I know Jeremy quit Horizon Zero Dawn.
Well, didn't it have like a 5-hour long tutorial or something?
It wasn't like 5 hours long. For what it's worth, Forbidden West had a very long tutorial as well.
Oh my gosh.
Boost. Okay, so first, cheers for the cheers, Ryan. Boost. I'm trying to understand. Tiny Tina's is cross-platform. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
way.
So we could all play together. Ooh,
That's really
I like
cool.
it.
I like that
So
too.
I'm imagining it's still a looter shooter. It sounds like the character progression and like skill trees are supposed to be really good in it.
That's super cool.
So
Nice.
Jim said Horizon Forbidden West was bomb. I would have got Game of the Year if it wasn't for Elden Ring. Platinum did it way before Elden Ring did.
Wow.
Like I said, I am slowly going through it and I'm going to 100% it. And I did check my progress. Like I said, it's like 53%. Right now I'm going through just getting all the question marks before I progress the main storyline.
Unfortunately, we do have to wrap up.
I just have one small thing I want to say about 100% in games. So not the last game that I 100%ed, but the most vivid in my memory was Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And I literally did, so like what you say, like you get like all the like the side stuff done. So if you remember, you break out of the castle, you come out of this sewer pipe on this island. I did 100% of all the side missions, all of the guilds, all of the DLC before I did the first story mission after you get out.
You were so OP at that point then?
Just quick, and I know that it said this on the podcast, I'm just do the quick version. You can make your own spells in the game. And you could enchant your armor.
Yeah.
So I had a full set of glass armor that was chameleon, so I was 100% invisible. So nobody could attack me. And I made my own spell that I called Death Touch. I could literally walk up to somebody and it would over encumber them, paralyze them, and do poison damage over time. So I would just like literally just like tap them and walk away, and they would die. Eventually.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Cam, you're ridiculous.
Wait, Maz you've been following us for a while, Maz, haven't you?
Yeah, Maz the Spaz, congratulations on the free gift sub,
Yeah,
Cam.
welcome back. I don't know if we've seen you in a while.
What? Hold on.
Maz from the YouTube.
Oh, is that with a boost? Oh, dang. Podcast is getting boosted new viewers. Well, you came in at a really weird time because we're about to end the stream.
What is the boosted
We got to
new
raid
viewers?
somebody. It came from Ryan, I think. We're still learning how this works.
I was going to say, Maz, you started following us on YouTube, right?
I think so.
By the way,
Welcome over to Twitch.
Mike
Yeah.
has still challenged you first to 100,000
I know, I
gamer
see
score.
that.
And
But I'm doing this on PlayStation.
But
Forbidden
Oh,
West is
Brad
PlayStation.
gifting a tier 1 sub as well. You guys are way
Aw,
too
Brad.
kind. Thank you so
You
much.
guys are amazing.
We need to pick somebody to raid tonight because I always forget to line up a raid.
Who's
Anybody? Is it Ryan, Brad, Swanky? Anybody that's streaming right now that you think we should go and raid?
all I have for my people are Chris Perillo. That's the one I see. That's
this is me just being funny. At the beginning, Kara was a little bit annoyed because there was a woman in a bathing suit and she had 9,200 people watching her. Playing what game?
I don't for Fortnite.
It was something.
Did you hear what Fortnite's doing for a season?
No.
Getting rid of the building.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna make a lot of little kids angry.
I'm sure it is. I still have no desire to go play it, but I thought that was my only complaint about Fortnite was just the building was too complicated for me.
That's because we're old. That's why. We can do one or the other. We can't do both. All right. So other people that I have interacted with, everybody's offline except for it's the Jang, Mad Maddie, and Chris Perillo. So Mad Maddie's doing marbles on stream. He's pretty cool. It's the Jangs. It looks like he's just chatting right now, but he does Lego stuff.
There you go.
And then obviously Chris Perilloing as Chris Perillo's.
Well, we go after Chris quite a bit, so should we do something else?
Oh, it looks like so. Ryan has a suggestion. King's Creations. Let's see here. Mike says Emmett's been playing Fortnite and he's 4. All right. Well, so I think King's. Oh, it looks like he's sort of like. I'm gonna just move this so you guys can see it. Looks like he's got some crafting stuff going on.
Let's do
that's
that
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Totes.
right. Let me grab this thing.
That's the color scheme I need when I stream.
We're getting an
Oh
ad
my
real quick.
gosh.
Like sort of like that, like purpley.
Yeah, that like pink, teal, like
If
thick
Jeremy gets a couple more
90s
lights
colors,
up, I think
you know?
we'd be able to do it.
I like it. Early 90s.
Jim says Fortnite, more like Fortnite. Nice. Okay, I gotta get this raid thing figured out here. Benny Fitz is the only streamer online on his list. Scowl for initiative. Hold on, I want to see who that is too.
That sounds very Viking. Skull.
So let's King's Creations.
Skull
Let's
is
just
what
get
you
this
do for the
pulled up
Vikings.
here. Does he stay in my list?
S-K-O-L.
No.
It's S-K-A-L on this. Skull.
I'm guessing this is D&D for initiative. You have Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so do you want a coin toss?
Do the first guy.
First one? All right, so we'll do Skull next time. That sounds very interesting. I am very into D&D. So.
We already showed them what we were going to do.
I already forgot. Oh, King's Creation.
Prep the emotes, says Cam. Prep the emotes. Let's hit him with the angry
exactly.
Ahsoka and everything else.
Jeremy eating pizza emoji going in.
Oh, we're doing Jeremy emojis.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
The
All right,
people
so
are
this
gonna be
is
so-
going
I'm
to be...
going to do a mix of angry.
So the raid's going to start in 10 seconds. Thank you, everybody who's joined us. Don't forget to check us out, twitch.tv/Rise the Podcast, Saturday nights, 7 p.m. Central, youtube.com/Rise the Podcast. I still have a little bit of time to run this out because I have to press the button again. Thank you, everybody who's watching us on YouTube. Don't forget to check us out on Twitch. If you're listening to us on the audio-only version, thank you for joining us there. Check us out on YouTube or on Twitch Live if you want to participate. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course...
May the force be with you.